Friends, welcome to our homestead. Energy freedom is one of the best forms of personal liberty. It gives you the ability to pull yourself away from a centralized system. Today we are talking about how you can start doing that right now. Let's go. Friends, we see how fragile dependence on fossil fuels for daily use is, and how it and its price is manipulated and used as a control tool. I mean, just look at LNG and oil being choked off in this little waterway in the Middle East called the Strait of Hormuz. It's causing serious price increases and shortages around the world for LNG, gas, and diesel. In my neck of the woods here in Texas, gasoline is usually very cheap. In fact, just 2 months ago, it was $1.97. Today, it's $3.68. These things also affect housing energy costs, energy inputs for farming, etc., etc., etc. It's time for us to start to break that system of dependence little by little. The first step to doing that is to use the most consistent energy source available, and that's the sun. And one thing that highlights the sun as one of the best freedom tools is that it's not taxable. It can't be taxed like other energy sources like oil. It can't be taxed because you personally are harvesting it. It can't be randomly turned off. It can't be sanctioned. And one important thing, it's decentralized. It's not subject to a global cartel. It's really easy to harness the sun's energy now with solar panels. The one limitation has always been storage of that energy. But in the past few years, battery technology has just gotten so much better. And it consistently and constantly gets cheaper. And that's because there are a lot of companies out there that are competing. And competition is good. It drives down price. I know some people think this type of equipment is still too expensive. But let me ask you this. If you're trying to break yourself away from that dependency that you hate, what are you going to do? Well, you need to invest. Invest in things like this that will help you gain energy independence. Because that dependency can sometimes just wreak havoc on your life. Now, I never advocate for going into debt, which is why I always advocate on this channel to start small and build your system up. I have a ton of videos showing you how to do that with things like this. And that is a 6,000 watt EG4 6000 XP. This is split phase, which means just one of them can power things like a water heater or an electric stove, as well as regular things in your house like lights and plug outlets. If you want to see my initial build video on this system, click up here. And coming up soon, I will be doing a video on how to start small with one of these and then continually add to it to increase your power in your house as you save up money to invest in your energy independence. And I also show different types of systems here on the homestead. I've got over 70 videos dedicated to solar systems. And if you're interested in checking out any of the equipment in any one of those videos, you can always use our link, which is always linked in the video description, along with a special coupon code if you use our link. And very soon I will have 2 videos on how to make a small solar generator for emergencies. And those small generators will teach you how the basic setup is so that you can translate that into building your own system in your home. One of them is linked up here and the other one will be published soon. So like I was saying a minute ago, that big challenge has always been energy storage for night use and inclement weather use. But that competition that I was talking about between companies means that this process now is democratized. That sticks a finger in the eye of the globalists who want to completely control all of the energy sectors on our planet. Building your own energy system and harnessing the sun's power helps you take back control on an individual level. And friends, when you build your own system, you own the knowledge. You own the knowledge of how it goes together, how it operates, etc. That is why I advocate and have always advocated for DIY solar over hiring a solar installation company. A majority of the contractors out there, not all, there are some good ones out there, I want to make that distinction, but a majority are there at the beginning to install it and then you never see them again. They are not there for support. They are not there and not interested in long-term resiliency and functionality for your system. So you need to become the expert on your system. It is keeping your home running. Now, this video is not to argue whether you can completely go primitive. Heat with wood, cook with wood, or coal, or whatever. The focus is to get your house right now up and running and detached from the grid, so you can take back control of that portion of your energy independence. And you want to find systems that allow you to fully configure them, that allow you maybe the only access to the system. That's why I've worked with Signature Solar for years. Even though you can connect their equipment back to their company via Wi-Fi so they can do updates and things like that, it functions equally as good if you do not connect it. And you do not have to connect it if you don't want to. They will still pick up the phone and talk to you if you have an issue, even if you're not connected. They are very helpful. They will walk through it with you, and that is the kind of company that you want to seek out. So this idea of energy independence, I want you to apply that to your home first, because that is the easiest first step. Then if you want, you can apply it to your vehicles. Now, I'm not a huge advocate of electric vehicles, and I don't have one. I'm not a big fan of how computerized they are and how connected they are to different systems, like exterior monitoring systems, and the range is not great, especially if you live out here in the countryside like me. However, I'm starting to think about it maybe a little tiny bit more. My neighbor is a vet, and he has a Cybertruck. He switched over from his diesel, and he absolutely loves the Cybertruck. He doesn't tow anything with it, but he uses the bed for all of his equipment. He's a large animal vet and needs to take around a decent amount of stuff. He charges it at home and then goes out to the different jobs. And he can do that because he's based at his house. So it works perfectly well for him. And I'm starting to see a bit of an advantage when thinking about $10 a gallon gasoline. That's something we have not encountered yet, but many places on the planet are. But those are two positive practical steps. First your home, then potentially an EV. But again, I'm not 100% sold on the EV. Friends, all this is to encourage you to DIY your own system, and I am here to help you. DIY it so you understand how it works, how things go together, and how you can utilize it best for your family, and how to repair it. Look, the era of affordable, abundant energy from centralized, semi-monopolistic, heavily manipulated companies and sources is over. It's built on geopolitical quicksand, if you know what I mean. It's constantly in a state of flux, depending on how somebody feels one day. Detach yourself from it. If you have any questions or need any help, leave me a comment in the comments section below. And as always, everything that we use on our property is always listed below in each video. Now go check out this video right here, which is our installation video for this incredible inverter whose price actually just went down. Have a beautiful, blessed day. We'll see you next time.